Hi students, a very pleasant and warm greetings to you all. Hope you are doing good. Last session we have seen about HTML, right? So we have learned about HTML. You know how to create a web page. You know how to insert an image in a web page, how to insert a video, how to insert a sound, and we have seen last session we have seen about creating forms in a web page also, right? So you will have a clear idea how to create a web page, right? In this session today we are going to create the style sheet. Okay, we are going to create some stylish sheets in this HTML, and we are going to include the style sheets inside this HTML, right? Let's see about it. Okay, our 13th chapter, this is CSS, that is cascading style sheets, right? Cascading style sheets means it is like a style sheet where you will enter the style of some text or something, and we'll enter it inside the HTML, so that we'll get the HTML code in the display in that style which you are inserting here, right? Here in HTML we saw that we have to use bold tag for separate lines, right? If you want to make a line bold, we'll use that bold tag in that line, and each line you have to give, right? Here we'll use style tag. The style tag will be used to change the default characteristics of the particular tag. That means in the entire web document, wherever this tag is used, that particular place will get this style, right? For example, if you want to display H3 tag in a particular font style and size with in some color in the entire page, we'll use this style tag. That style tag will be defining the properties in the head section itself, right? That we'll see it here. Right here they have given an example in page number 286. Here if you see in the head section itself, after giving the title, they have given a style tag, right? In the style tag, here they have given H3, that size, right? Heading size and color is equal to blue. Color colon blue. Font family. We'll have some font, right? We saw in Word and all. Times New Roman, Arial, Calibri, this font and all we'll have, right? So font family, we can give a font, and font size also we can set, right? After assigning some values inside this style tag is closed, right? After that, in the next session, in this body section, if you see, you'll close the head tag, style tag, close the head tag, and then body tag, open it, and in this body tag, we'll give H3 alone, right? Wherever you are giving this H3, the whole document you'll get it in this style, right? You can see the output also here. See, it is in blue color and the font family is copper plate, gothic, bold, right? And it is in 14, right? 14 is the font size. So in this way you can create style, right? This is just an example. We'll see about it here, right? Here if you want to use a particular tag with the same style, if it is applied in one HTML document to another, it is not possible, right? For that you will use style tag, and it is called page level styles or internal style sheets. Right here we have internal style sheets. Okay, internal style sheet means it is defined and it is implemented only within a HTML document. That means inside one HTML page, inside one web page or inside one HTML document only, right? If you want to use the same style in many pages, you have to define the styles as a separate style sheet. It will be like it is a separate file. Okay, you will give the style in a separate file. These separate style files will be known as external style sheets or site-wide style sheets, right? This is an important question. It may come for 1 word, 2 mark, 3 mark, or they may ask for 5 marks also. External style sheet is same as site-wide style sheet, right? You know, sometimes they'll ask external style sheet, or sometimes they may ask site-wide style sheet, right? Site-wide style sheet, the other name of that is external style sheet. If you are using the other one, internal style sheet, means you can give the same style to only one page. If you want to give that same style in many pages, you will use this external style sheet, right? There will be giving the style in a separate page and you will be including it, right? Internal style sheet is known as page level styles and external style sheet is site-wide style sheets, right? There is another style method that is called as inline style, right? This is used to define style for a particular tag anywhere in this HTML document, right? You will define this style for any tag within the HTML document itself. This will be applicable only on that line. That means in wherever you are using that inline style, in that particular line only that style will be used. That is inline, only for that line, right? If you use the same tag again in the same document, it does not reflect the new style, right? Here we are going to see about external style sheet, that is site-wide style sheet in this CSS. Okay, site-wide style sheet, this only CSS, cascading style sheet is site-wide style sheets, or we'll say it as external style sheets also, right? The CSS, or they may ask a site-wide style sheet, or they may ask cascading style sheet, or they may ask external style sheet. These are all the same thing. That about this only we are going to learn in this chapter, right? This cascading style sheet or this site-wide style sheet is a style sheet language which is used for describing the formatting of a document which is written in HTML, right? Using this CSS, you will be able to format the style. You can be able to give a separate style or a separate uh, font type for a particular thing, for a particular document, right? Using the CSS, you can control font color, font style, spacing between the pages, column size, border color, background image, background color, and many other effects in a web page, right? In this external style sheet, you can save the style information also in a separate file which will include it in a web pages using a HTML, right? The separate file will be saved with an extension CSS. In HTML, we saw the extension .html, right? When you are saving a HTML file, if you have saved it in .html only, you will get the output in the web browser. In that web page, we'll get the output, right? Here in the CSS, you have to save that CSS file with the extension .css, right? Let's see the advantages of CSS. Okay, maintainability. Main one is maintainability. CSS is defined and stored as a separate file, right? So it is easy to change and it is easy to change some style or some we can do some changes very easily, right? And the next one is reusability. That means the styles defined in CSS can be reused. That is, in multiple HTML pages, we can just use this CSS, cascading style sheet, right? And the next one is easy to understand. The tags in this web pages are well organized with style specifications, and therefore these styles are easy to understand also, right? So the three advantages of the CSS, that is also an important question. The advantages of CSS are maintainability, reusability, easy to understand, right? Let's see the definition rules for this CSS style cascading style sheets, right? The body of the style sheet will have some rules, right? Selector will be there. Selector means any one HTML tag, and the declaration part, it will have the properties and values, right? That will be coming under this uh, bracket, right? You know, flower bracket, right? Inside the flower bracket, we'll have properties and values, which is separated with colon, and at the end of this, after values, we'll have semicolon, right? That is the rule for this cascading style sheet, right? We'll see an example for that. First, selector means any one HTML value. It may be a P is a HTML tag, right? Any one HTML tag will be there in the selector part. And the declaration of properties and values here, it will start and end with a flower bracket, and inside that we'll have properties and values. Font size is a property and the value means 16. Color is a property, red is a value. Font weight is a property, bold is a value, right? So here we'll see the values, properties and the formatting options with example, right? In page number 288 and 289, they have given the properties, values and the formatting options with example. This is an important question in last time they have asked in the public exam also, I think. In last exam also this will come. So you just learn this question today itself, right? First one is text color. The property is color. Values, predefined color name, right? You can give any one predefined color name. The example you can see, they have opened the P tag and after that color pink. Or you can just open H1 and color medium sea green. Or some predefined color name you have to give and the property is color, right? First, let's see all the properties and values, right? For text alignment, text align is the property and value is center, left, right, justify. Font type, here properties font family and values font name, right? You have to give any one font name. You can give Times New Roman, you can give Arial or any one font name, right? The next one is font style. We have font style. The properties, if you see, text align means in between this text and align, you will have a hyphen. Font family means in between font and family, you will have a hyphen. Font style also, you will have a hyphen, right? In font style, we'll have normal or italics, right? If you want italics, you can give italics. If you want normal, you can give normal, right? The next one, font style bold, that will give it as font weight, okay? Font hyphen weight. Here value is bold, okay? The next one is font size. Font size also property is font hyphen size. And the value is size in pixel, okay? The next formatting option is background color and the property is background color. The values you can give any one color name. Some predefined color name you can give. And the next one, border color. That is, the property is border and the value is you have to give the border thickness and space, border style, space and any one predefined border color, right? Here you can see an example, H2. That is a HTML tag and inside the flower bracket you'll have border, colon and then 2 pixel. Solid red. That is a color, right? Here the value is border thickness, border colon, you have to give the thickness, space, border style and border colon 2 pixel and then space any one color. Here they are given red, right? Solid red. That is the predefined border color, right? The HTML supports nearly 140 color names, right? The next one is background image. For that, background hyphen image, that is a property and you can give any URL or image name with the extension also, right? Here inside body tag they have used background hyphen image colon URL or the flower.gif, right? And then at last in all the examples you can see at last it will have a semicolon and it will be closed with a flower bracket, right? The next one, background repeat. Properties background repeat, value is no repeat. The next one, background position and the value is direction, right? After giving this background image, you have background repeat or no repeat. Background position also direction. Here you can give right, top like that. Here you can see background image and the URL and then background repeat, colon, no repeat, background position, right, top, right? The next one is paragraph margin. That is the property is margin top or margin bottom or margin left, margin right. It is given with a hyphen. That is the property. If you need the margin at the top, we'll give margin hyphen top. And the margin size pixel you have to give in the value section, right? If you are seeing this example, it will be easy. See, P tag and then the flower bracket has been opened. Margin hyphen top colon 50 pixel. Margin hyphen left colon 50 pixel. So in the top margin and left margin is 50 pixel, right? That is about margin paragraph margin, right? These are the properties and values which will come, which is frequently used in this CSS. Okay, here first you will use some selector, that is you'll use a HTML tag, and it will be mentioned in this style and slash style. Inside this only this properties, this values, everything will come, right? At last it will have a semicolon, and the value and property will be separated with a colon symbol, right? Are you clear? You just learned this today itself, right? First formatting option is text color, properties color, and then you will give a color. Text alignment, text align, center, left, right, or justify. Font type is font family, and then you will give any one font name, right? Font style, you will give italics. If it is bold, it is the property is font weight. It is bold. The next for font size, font hyphen size means you'll give any size of the size. You'll mention it in pixel. Okay. Background color, you'll give any one color. Border, you'll give the border thickness, border style, and predefined color name, right? And then background image. Background image, you'll give a URL or the image name with extension. Background repeat, no repeat. Background position, and you'll give the direction here. And paragraph margin. Paragraph margin is margin top, margin bottom, margin left, margin right, right? Wherever you want the margin, you will just specify that particular property there, and the margin size will be given in pixel, right? You can give margin top 50 pixel. If you want 25, you can give margin hyphen top colon 25 pixel. At last you have to mention semicolon, right? Are you clear? In the next session, we'll see about creating the CSS style sheets. Okay. So today we have seen about the basic things in this style sheets, right? Cascading style sheets, formatting properties and values we have seen. In the next session, we'll see how to link the CSS with HTML. Okay. Here with this property and value, this page number 288 and 289, it is an important question. So make sure you learn this today itself, right? You just learn it and write it and see. You just write it and see more than 2 times. So only you won't be having any errors while writing for the exam, right? In this example, if you see when you are typing this in the HTML code, if you are missing a single semicolon, you won't get the output, right? Here, if you see first HTML tag will be there, and then a flower bracket will be opened, and then the property, color or text align or text family or text style or text uh, uh, style or something. The property will be there, font style, font weight or font family, this will be there. And then you have to give a colon, and then you will give the, if it is color, you will give red or blue, you will give it. And after that, at last you have to give the semicolon, right? After giving the semicolon, you have to close the flower bracket, right? This must be inside style and slash style tag, right? So these are the important things to create a cascading style sheets, right? In this cascading style sheet, we saw the rules in this style sheet, right? We have selector and declaration. In this declaration part, we'll have this properties and values, right? So we saw the properties and values which are frequently used in this cascading style sheet, right? In selector side, we'll have a HTML tag. It may be any HTML tag. In the declaration part, we have properties and value which is separated by colon, and the value will be ending with semicolon, right? These properties and values will come inside a flower bracket, right? Are you clear about these rules? We saw about cascading style sheet. What is the other name for cascading style sheet? Site-wide style sheet or external style sheet, right? In this, we have seen the advantages of CSS: maintainability, reusability, easy to understand, right? Before that, we have seen about inline style and page level styles. Page level style is internal style sheet. Inline style is for a single line. The style uh, given for a single line is inline style, right? So we saw about cascading style sheets today. In the next session, we'll see about creating the CSS style sheets and linking it with HTML, right? So before that, you just read this cascading style sheet chapter till page number 289, and we'll continue from 290, that creating and linking CSS and all, in the next chapter, right? Thank you for your valuable time. Stay home, stay safe, take care, bye.